my head if it wasn't screwed on. Where did that go? I'm sure I just put it down.
What?
Jam truck that I made yesterday. It's supposed to be right under my nose. I just can't see it.
Oh, you better get Amber to have a look.
Yeah. She has just about as bad a bad man look as what I do.
Bloody noisy plane, that bugger.
Yeah, high wing. Come on now, I didn't build you. It didn't make you so you could disappear on me when I needed you.
Oh, that's all right. Yesterday I put a Phillips screwdriver down on the bench.
Yep.
Do you think I could find it 3 minutes later? Not on your Nelly. So I went and got another one, and it disappeared too. At the end of the day, I had 3 out, and I eventually found all 3 of them.
Bloody hell. Do they camouflage or something?
Oh, no, they just, I've got cardboard down on the bench, and one of them had rolled in. Well, 2 of them had rolled underneath the fold in the cardboard, so.
Oh, yeah.
Just to annoy the crap out of you, that's all it does it for.
Yeah, I know. Oh, look out, you're in trouble now.
Bob's there, is he?
How you going?
Good.
G'day, Bob. How are you?
Good. Been in my shop all day. I was going to be out there, but about an hour ago, my back gave out.
I hate it when the back goes on holidays and doesn't take us with it. It's not fair, is it?
Yeah, it's a function of old age and not taking care of yourself.
How you going, Joy?
G'day, Joy.
Yeah.
That's about what it is, Joy. He put something down and now I can't find it.
Yeah. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. Oh, I found it.
What, your head?
No, my jam truck. It was right next to my mouse. I went to go use my mouse to do something and so, hang on. Yeah, where can I leave it where I won't not find it again?
Well, the stupid thing would be to keep everything to do with chucks together. Then you wouldn't have anything to complain about.
I don't have one of those spots. Just ask Rob.
Make one.
Ask Rob and Sid. They've been in my shed.
I do.
How you going, Blair?
G'day, Blair.
How are we doing today?
It's all right.
Good. Honey dippers for Christmas?
Yeah, something like that.
And how's it going, Blair?
Not so bad.
How'd the garage sale go?
Other than it just about killed me, made some decent money and, have it basically go for his headstone and.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So other than that, we're still not out of there yet. We're just gonna get a 30-yard dumpster or something like that and just launch everything else in there.
Yep. Yeah. Sometimes it sounds unfortunate, but you just close your eyes and you throw.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I hate being wasteful. That's the thing that
But-
kills me the most.
Yeah, same here. But and it's always sad you're sort of throwing somebody else's life away, you know.
And there's that too. I definitely feel that.
Yeah, we've we've had removalists move us a few times because of my wife's company and that. And I asked one of them one day, I said, how come you can pack up a whole house in, 4 hours? He said, because there's nothing sentimental in there. We don't pick up a photo album and then open it up and say, oh, yeah, geez, do you remember when this was done and that? And I said, yeah, you're right. I said, people do that, you know.
Yeah, that's part of the hard part is, does this have value? Does it not have value? Should I keep it? But I think we've pretty much gone through all of that other stuff, and it's going to just...
Yeah. Like I said, you just close your eyes and get on with it.
Yep. Other than that, Bob, how'd your day go?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good for a holiday. Spent it in the shop.
I spent maybe about 20 minutes in the shop and said, can't do it. You saw how far I got on the honey dripper.
Yeah. Well, you had something else to do.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't have any heart today.
No.
Yeah. Well, some of the bad parts you stop to think about afterwards is, did hide any money in books? My dad was notorious for that. So was my mother. Hide money in books, and she knew what books and what chapters, but it was quite a task to go through his library. But there was about $5,000 we found.
Not too shabby.
And it
No,
was all in 10s and 20s.
Oh, geez. Now, my dad and I, we talked about that, just in preparation, when Tammy's dad died. We had the conversation. It's like, look, how much do you have? Do you
Scrolled away.
none? Do you have this? And if you do have any money, is it in your mattress or, what? And he just told me, okay, so here's insurance policies, here's this. It's all basically in one spot. And then everything else,
It's like my dad said to me later when he was going, he said, when I go, he said, everything is in this drawer in the filing cabinet, everything you need. So if because mum's still alive, she's 91 now. Yeah, 91. And it was easy. All the policies, everything was all in there. And mum was a bit of a nervous wreck, so my brother and I had to go through a lot of it and get it out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I just interrupt you guys for a second?
Yep.
For sure.
I need
So
your
what-
ears. I need your ears, if anything. You'd be better off closing your eyes and just listening. Just have a listen to this for me and tell me what's going on. What's wrong here? Something's slipping inside. The belts or something are slipping inside because it's not actually speeding up when I take it up to speed 7.
Have you popped the cover off?
You're on mute, Robbo.
Your pulleys probably need lubricating on the shaft.
All right. So is that the end of me turning for today?
Well, I'd take the cover off and have a look and see if they're gummed up. Run it without the cover on and move the
Yep.
lever up and down and see if that works.
All right.
Yeah, because if either that or the belt's loose, and as you're moving the shaft, it's not doing anything. Once you take it apart, and play with it a bit, Jay, you'll understand how it works. It's a little hard to explain.
I don't really want to take it apart, to be honest.
No, it's
Well,
not a
you
good thing.
won't
There's
learn.
a bloody big. There's a big spring in there that can really get a bit dangerous.
By the
Yeah,
way,
but
hello,
it's-
Joy.
It's captive.
Does it just does the whole cover come off, or is it on a hinge or something?
Well, just you'll have to examine it.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Let me show you what mine looks like and see if yours is the same.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And Joy said it's way to go, Mum. Something sounds like it needs a good lubing, and something sounds like it's flapping around a bit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
one's
Exactly. the same. Yep.
and then I've got another screw, another couple screws just over here, and
On the
one
side,
lower
Yeah.
than that.
and then one on
Yeah.
the back.
I don't have
Yeah.
one on the back. I just have those three.
There's one on the very, very back, right underneath that bulge where it goes to the flat part of the bed underneath.
Where?
Right under the motor, basically. Right under where the pulley and all that is. On the very left side of the cover.
So just have a look around the metal casing and unscrew every screw that
Yeah,
needs to
yeah.
be unscrewed.
Yeah, I know that part. I just didn't want something to go twang when I took
Well,
the cover
yeah,
off.
but if
No.
it's holding the cover on, you can take it off.
It's not mine, so I can't afford to if something goes twang and I don't know where it goes.
Don't worry about it. You got two people here that own one.
Hey, I found my LED light. It was hanging underneath, like right back here.
No worries, Blair.
So that's what mine looks like.
Yeah.
Mine's nice and tight.
What am I lubricating it with, Robbo?
WD-40. Just to
That-
wash the crap off it first.
That's real helpful.
Right. I take it you haven't got any WD-40.
No.
All right.
I got metho, terps.
Rightio.
That's
Well,
about it.
I'd wash it down with turps first.
Yeah.
Wash the shafts.
All right, I'm just going to take the camera out and put it over there. All right. Oh,
No,
that's-
Joy.
that's
No,
amazing.
Joy. They don't have teeth. They've just got a straight belt on them.
It's
actually an
especially
A.
shaped belt, though.
Yeah, it's an A belt. It's not a right. Now, Jay, see where the bare shaft is there
Yeah.
and the headstock. Give that a good wash down with a brush soaked in terps. All right,
All right.
for starters.
Okay.
Is that as I've been preaching on the wood turning shows for a long time in club meetings? Take a look at the belt. It's not a typical belt. You don't go to the auto parts store and get it.
All right.
The
See you
side
later,
of
Joy.
The belt is sloped in.
See you, Joy. Thank you for coming in. Hope you feel better later.
Bye, Joy.
Come
My
back tomorrow.
Yes, but it doesn't. It's just for flexibility. It's not for grip or anything.
What?
Have you got a brush, Jay? It's easy to get a brush in there.
I've got a toothbrush I can use, a clean one.
Well, toothbrush, or better off if you've got a 1 inch wide brush.
Yeah, I'll just duck down to the shop, eh?
Yeah, right.
I don't have a full automotive store in my shed like some. Hmm.
Now, what you're doing, Jay, is you've got to rinse it off. So just put heaps on. Don't be too gentle about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's black men.
Then when you get a chance, set the camera up over the top of it so as I can see it.
Yep. Definitely cleaned it, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they get gummed up.
Alright, I'm just going to put myself on mute because me ripping the tape off of the board might be a bit loud.
Yeah. You've also got some contact cleaner, I think, in a pressure pack can, haven't you? No? All right. Right, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that one looks like mine.
Yeah. Now, have you got contact cleaner or not?
That's the can I was looking for before for the airbrush. I can't find it at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Well,
All right. Right. Now,
I'd suggest have him go through the gears. It could
Well, that's-
be that one of the
that's exactly what I
the
was
side
going to
of the
say.
pulley isn't touching. You know,
Right,
I've
now-
had that happen with mine.
Start it up, Jay.
Do not put your tongue in there.
Oh, hell no.
Right. Now try your gears.
Don't
Righty.
mind me.
Rightio, switch it off. Now, if you can, take the belt off and lubricate or clean the one on the motor. The one on the motor is the one that's sticking.
So I'll just go to full speed so it opens it up and without turning it on? To get the
No,
belt
what?
up?
Right. No. You should be able to get it off there. Take it off the pulley on the headstock first.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Right. Get a cloth. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you move the motors on those, Blair, or not?
I don't think
No.
so.
No.
No. Right. Okay. Get a cloth and loop
Yep.
it around the belt between the engine and the headstock.
We're going to yank it off.
You've got to make a handle on the belt.
And we're going to get it back on.
No, you'll get it back on.
Mhm.
Just keep it one layer. That's it. Now loop it through the gap between the headstock and the motor.
Too big of a cloth. I'll get another one.
I've always
Nice.
just used a pencil and roll the belt around, and the pencil takes it over the top one.
No, cloth's better. Gives you something to hang on to. Right, now pull it towards the outside once you get it, and so you can grab hold of it.
Hello,
Now,
Mike.
pull that towards the headstock. No, right. What you're going to do? No, keep it at right angles to the outside. Now, with your right hand, rotate that bit of wood so that the cloth gets other way. So it gets wedged onto the headstock. Now keep the pressure out, in line with the lathe. That's it. Round you go.
Like half a second.
Too thick a cloth.
Put a bit more tension on it. G'day, Dan.
How you going, Dan?
We got a sticky pulley on a lathe.
I thought Dances with Aardvarks is Mike.
Mike, that's right. Sorry.
How you
Sorry,
going,
Mike.
Mike?
Need
Now
a
put pressure
dictionary.
on it. You've got to put massive pressure on it, Jay, to get it off. That's it. Keep going. No, not quite. More pressure to the side. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Right, you got it. Keep going. Keep going. Good.
Yeah, boy.
Now, take that pulley off there. If you can get the belt out of that pulley.
Oh. Usable.
Belt's off completely.
Right. Now, lubricate that engine shaft, and I mean drown it.
You see where the pulley slides on the spring? Yeah.
Just put terps in there.
Yeah, drown the whole thing, pulley and all. Now you can see what I mean about that spring there, that a lot of people have been injured pulling those things off.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I've never even wanted to touch that because of the tension. I know there's a tool to do it.
You could mostly use a steering wheel remover, eh?
Not
Well,
quite.
you gotta compress the spring.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the trick, and
It's a spring
I don't
compressor.
know of a spring compressor. You know,
Oh, I've got a few around there.
I had one person show me using vice grips to do it, but that was sketchy because it popped out a couple times. So I've never taken mine off. I just constantly, you can see how it works. That's the trick. The sides, yeah, that's nice to keep clean because that keeps more tension on your belt. But if the spring doesn't come back by itself, it's usually that there is sawdust along with all the tree oils and everything you can think of, and waxes and paints on that bottom shaft where the spring is. So the spring can't make that side of the pulley slide back and forth easy.
Yep.
Then it gets hung up. So I say the only way to figure out how to clean it is to open it up.
I think that's pretty much ground in it now.
All right, right.
How about the shaft under the spring?
Yeah,
They
you got to
clean
clean.
it through the spring.
You got to clean that up too. That's the one that actually has to be really clean.
I think I might rename this live to Reeves Drive Maintenance.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, because that's something people that have them don't know. I've known them to take them back to a shop and get a $75 1 hour service fee to do it, and then another 30 for a new belt. And chances are they didn't need the new belt, but it's their policy if they take the
Yeah.
cover off.
Yeah. Still there, Blair?
Yeah, it's hiding.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to walk inside for a minute.
Oh, because we were talking about yeah. No.
Yeah. That's a mighty boring conversation then.
I was going to say it didn't take very long.
But I'll tell
Mongols.
you, there's a stupid thing you shouldn't do is try to separate the bottom pulleys with your fingers.
Or a screwdriver because you break them.
Well, I
You
think
break
those
the
little
fingers
pulleys
off.
are like pot metal anyway. They're just junk.
Do the same
Yeah,
to this
but
one.
very
up there?
expensive
Yeah.
junk.
They're
The
absolute.
replacement set's like $80.
They're absolute shit.
Yeah.
You heard that live, folks?
But hey, I'm
It's
grateful for my lathe. I'm happy I have it.
Yeah, and they don't break. I've not seen any break. I've seen people
What?
break them.
No, I've seen.
Fins.
I've seen them wear out.
Oh, the spring or the side of them?
No, the side of them. It actually wears through on the sides.
I can see.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey Jay,
Yeah.
just for giggles, where that little
Yeah.
spring is,
Yep.
grab a hold of that and then just see if it wiggles. Because I think Mike is onto something. If you got maybe give it.
Nah.
No.
No,
Okay.
it's all right.
It's not a broken spring.
No,
Well, not a broken
Yeah,
spring, but maybe bearing. But
No, that spins quite fine. Look at that.
yeah.
okay.
That's not me touching it.
What about where the headstock is?
No, that seems pretty solid too.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there's no bearing noise in it. Yeah, that's right, Mike. I never go to original parts. I always just go to a bearing place and get the bearings.
Yeah, so much cheaper.
Right, now when you've got that cleaned off, start the lathe up without the belt on it to make sure you get all the crap off it.
Yeah.
Don't put your fingies down there.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
Just
we'll just let it drip off a little bit first.
yeah, you don't want it splashing on your camera.
Oh, you bloody spoil sports.
Well, I was going to suggest you could light it on fire and then turn it on and then
No,
YouTube.
that's left for Neil. He did that, and that's where it stays.
G'day, Chris. How are you?
Did you hear that?
Chris,
Yeah.
Nothing unusual?
No. That's pulley noise.
Yeah, the two plates are rattling because they don't have anything between them.
Yeah. All right. Now, put the belt back on, Jay.
Here comes the fun part.
That's going to be the reverse of just taking it off, that's all. Ah, damn. I'll be back in a second.
No, you're not allowed to answer it. Goes at the most critical point on you.
Well, have you figured out how it works yet for speed control? By looking at it?
Yeah.
You see, as you move the top plate, the bottom supplies the tension and it changes the speed. It's that simple.
You know what? I don't think I'll be using this lathe much anymore, to be honest. I can promise you right now, I don't have the strength to get that belt back on, stretched back over the pulleys. I can guarantee it, because I just tried it then, and I couldn't even get it anywhere near the other pulley. So this is why I didn't want to take it off. But apparently, I don't know things. So
oh no, Chris.
I
that's-
can't stretch a belt.
You guys okay? Chris hit a deer.
yeah, he told me that yesterday. He put it in a comment on my yesterday's video, and then by the time I went to check, he deleted it. So, are you all right? Are your trucks all right? And you got insurance at least.
So you had the startled deer in the headlights trick, eh?
We get the startled kangaroo.
A little bit.
Yeah.
The cup on the floor.
So how do I stretch this belt back out, Robbo? Because I tried it just before, and no, I don't have that arm and hand strength to stretch that back over.
Well,
Well,
you're going to
you're not-
have to.
No,
No,
it's not
no.
stretching.
Oh,
It's
all right.
getting the bottom plate to open up.
Yeah. That's what you've got to get done, is that bottom plate's got to expand out.
That's
Okay.
why
No.
to me it's more pulling
This
than
here-
pulling it on.
This here is it's shrunk down since
Yeah,
they've taken it off.
That it has. That's what it's supposed to do. Right. All right. Try it the other way. Put it on the headstock first. And get your cloth and try and get it over the bottom on the motor pulley, all right?
Oh, you got lucky. Yeah, plastic's easy to replace. And
Oh.
bumpers, yeah, they're a little expensive, but that's what insurance is for. Glad you're okay though, dude.
If people don't want to hear swearing, they might want to mute. I'm serious. I'm deadly serious.
Yeah, well, that's why I cheat and use a screwdriver to roll the
Take the
belt
cloth
over
off.
the bottom pulley.
Take the cloth off the belt. Put the belt fully
It's
onto
not
the
that I can't get. I can't get the belt to sit in the gear. It keeps going to the other side of it.
Well, open it up. That's your speed control. Change the
Yeah.
speed.
Yeah, you should be able to do it. Open that pulley right out with your gear lever.
No one says that. I'm so frustrated as hell.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. Right?
That's how you control speed.
Well, I
Yeah.
was always under the assumption that you're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to do that until it's running. So see if you can open that top pulley out with your gear lever
did.
first.
I
It
did.
is
All right.
open all the way.
Oh yeah,
Now
right
he
out.
just needs to roll it in and keep the cloth out of it.
Right. No. Move your cloth up towards the top pulley, up towards the headstock, so that you can get the edge of the belt into the bottom pulley, and then you wind it around. Put it right up near the top pulley, Jay.
Had it up there. Oh.
Here come the 4-letter words.
No, you've got to get the belt started in the pulley, Jay. Move the cloth right up to the headstock. Now get the top edge of that belt and sit it in the groove in that pulley, in the bottom pulley, if you can.
I can't get it in. Obviously, you're not getting that part, but okay.
Yeah.
I haven't got the muscle strength to pull it across, up, and over and around.
You only have to start it and then it
No one's
rotates.
listening.
But
Obviously,
don't
no
get
one's
the cloth
listening.
in it because it won't work. The cloth will only jam the lower pulley.
All right. Now, all right. Try reversing it the other way then. Do it from put the belt on the bottom pulley and then try getting it onto the headstock pulley again, all right? The belt may just spread the bottom pulley a little bit.
I didn't want to take the belt off, but
No.
we're here now.
Yeah. If one way doesn't work, you try another way.
Yeah, well, it's not going to work because my physical strength cannot pull the belt, stretch the belt back over.
Yeah, right.
Obviously, not getting that part.
That pulley is closed up even further now. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, we don't want to break that.
Oh, come here and put the belt on then. Look yourself
Okay.
up.
All right, gentlemen, I got to bounce out of here. I got to go make some dinner for my girls. They're here for the next 2 weeks, so I will catch you guys later.
Thanks for
All right,
coming
see
in.
you later, Blair.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
No, the motor doesn't move. It's fixed to the frame.
I think the answers to the questions that are typed in need to be typed in because that's already been asked. I could have just scrolled up through the bloody chat and seen it.
I can't see anything there about. Is that on Facebook or something, is it?
Mike asked about it ages ago.
What?
Pivoting the motor. You know, most motors are mounted so the motor weight supplies tension. or a separate tensioning roller.
So how do I get that open then?
Just put the belt on it. And see if it'll pull. Now, just try pulling it up. No, up. And see if it'll open the pulley out a little bit.
I'm not touching that spring, so
Right.
that was a waste of time. Supposed to go back inside. At least it's more.
No, the worst thing you can do is put a hard metal thing down between that pulley at the moment, because all you'll do is you'll just probably break the edge of the pulley. And that's something you don't want to do.
No, Mike, you told us your grandfather passed away, but no, sorry to hear about that.
Yeah. Okay. Have you got a wooden wedge, Jay?
No,
Or can you cut a wooden wedge?
I've got a wooden wedge.
No, not that.
It's a wedge.
It's got. Yeah, I know. It's got to be very fine. You need two of them.
For what?
To push the pulley back a fraction.
And won't that snap off in there?
Sorry?
Won't that snap off in there?
No, shouldn't. Not if you make them about an inch or so wide.
Apparently, it's not meant to be this difficult to get the belt on, but it is. Is that too big?
No, that should be all right if you cut them into a wedge.
Just about over.
Robo?
Yeah.
Oh, he was showing them his wedges.
Yeah, I don't think they're thin enough. They look too thick.
The one in his left hand might be, or right
They're
hand.
gonna break. It's gonna snap in there, and I already know it's gonna snap in there because it's just pine. So if we're going,
Well, if they spread them, that's not the problem because you'll have your belt there and rotate
That's
the
right.
belt 80 degrees and the piece will fall out.
don't worry, bother. To be honest.
I'll be back in a second. Right, you there, Joe?
Now, I probably did it the wrong way, but the way that I've always done it is put the belt on the top pulley and use a small round shafted screwdriver to lay flat. Hold the belt with that and then bring it so I can roll it around on top of the second pulley.
Yeah, that's the other way of doing it. I just don't like putting steel against pulleys, that's all.
Yeah, that's the only way I've known. I've used wood in there. I used a
Right,
wooden
Jay,
dowel.
have a look at your screen. That is what I mean by a wedge. See how it slopes up gradually? Get it on your belt sander and just sand them back. Yeah, no, more than that. They're too steep.
No, granted, the way I learned was from a guy that did air conditioning because of the problem of when he was showing me how to do it at his shop, he had 2 or 3 items on the same drive shaft. So that's the trick he used, and he had just a small screwdriver that he simply used that to help roll it over to drop into the other pulley or the other pulley. But it had to be small because, but here, I mean, I've had to use it and use both hands when I do it to open the bottom Reeves drive because I used the belt to open it.
Yeah, mechanics are much more subtle than air conditioning mechanics.
Yeah. Well, the angle or pitch on the belt's different too. Yeah, I remember that movie. It blew up in the La Brea Tar Pits, the volcano. And I
It's a
forget
funny
how they
thing about
stopped it.
it's a funny thing about Tommy Lee Jones. He has some really good movies, and he has some really bad ones.
Oh, the effects were really good in the movie for the time period. It's before digital. It was all mattes. Yeah, I think that movie, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the freebies on YouTube Premium. Every month they put, I think it's 300 movies, and some of them are old 1930s and 40s. But they do put a lot of movies that just are total public domain anymore. And every couple months they keep rotating them.
G'day, Neil.
G'day, g'day. Has someone broken his belt, has he?
Last try and I'm giving up, and if there's any smart ass comments, I'm kicking you out. It's that simple. Alright? Because I'm not in the mood for it.
Did you
Right,
break
now
the
you-
belt, mate?
No, I
No,
didn't.
the gears were sticking, so I had to take the belt off to get it cleaned out. Right now, just give that a. You've got two of those, have you, Joe?
Yes.
Right. Just give that a gentle tap, but make sure it's not on a groove, that it's on the solid part of the pulley. All right. Now see if you can get the.
Just keeps bouncing out.
Well, see if you can get the one around. See if you can get one started in there. Right. Now go around exactly opposite and put another one in. Now the other one will probably fall out. And just keep doing that until the pulley opens out a bit. It requires patience. I can see the pulley opening. Go around the other side.
I seem to remember hitting mine with a dirty big screwdriver.
Yeah, no, that's the way to smash them.
Oh, I've smashed that wedge. What now?
Right. You should be able to get it open a bit further than that. Using the two wedges.
I just said I smashed it. Jesus.
All right. So you have to make another one.
How many cases of COVID you got today, Robbo, in Melbourne?
Still the same as yesterday, I think, but they've found more hotspots, unfortunately.
Oh, bugger.
Right. Now, Jay, see if you can get the belt to start on that bottom pulley by bringing the wedge around towards you so that you can get the belt on the back side of that pulley. No, don't worry about the top one at the moment, just the bottom one. Right. Now bring it up to the top pulley and see if you can lever it over the... Get the bottom of the belt sitting against the pulley.
So you take the piece of wood out now or what?
No, leave it in there.
I can't
For the
turn
moment?
it around. I can't turn it around any further because it's hitting the bed of the lathe.
Right, okay, well, see if you can get it on there.
That's it. I just said that, did I? Did I not just say that? It's not going to go on. I'm telling you. But apparently you don't listen. Can't get it on there. How are we meant to get it on that other pulley with this cloth? No? No one's going to answer? Alright.
No, I'm thinking. Right, put the belt up there onto the headstock pulley at the top. No, leave it on that bottom pulley. Bring the piece of wood.
I can't fucking get it on there with my hand strength. You're not listening.
I am listening, Jay, and I've had apprentices like you that have got no strength, and they can do it quite easily. It doesn't require hand strength, it just requires a little bit of patience. Now move the block of wood up to your bed, or get that other wedge and cut it in half so you haven't got the distance, and put it in, and then take the other wedge out.
I seem to remember having the main drive shaft pulley fully open and putting the belt on that first, Robbo, and then it actually forces the lower one open.
Yeah, no, well, it's got the top one fully open. The one on the headstock is fully open, apparently.
Right, okay. Well, I'd be putting the belt on that first and then using the belt
No.
tension that opens up
The-
the bottom one. No?
The problem is, as soon as that wedge comes out, that pulley on the motor shuts right down. You can't get a belt into it.
Yeah, okay.
So, sort of got to do it the other way around at the moment. You got to compress that spring that's on the motor shaft.
Yeah, I can't remember how I did it, whether I used a puller or what. You can actually take the spring off as well, but then that's a prick to get back on.
I know. I'll drive that in until the other wedge falls out, Joe. That looks like it's closed back up again.
Are we still there?
Yeah, I think he's still there. I'm not sure what he's doing. He might be cutting the other wedge down.
Go and have your lunch, Robbo. I'm done.
All right, you're shutting it down or not?
Yeah, most probably.
All right, yeah, go away and have a rest and just calm down. Like I said, it just requires patience. It's not a great deal of strength needed.
I'm not going to repeat myself anymore. But my hand strength is fucked, okay? It is
Yeah.
fucked. That's why I don't do gardening anymore, because I can't do it. And then I stress myself out trying to pull on stuff, and it sets my nervous reaction thing off. So
Yeah, all right.
I'm not fucking room for it anymore. I'll
Okay.
just tell Sid to come and pick it back up.
I'll